are having a nice week so far. I don't have to work 10-hour days this week because we had a holiday on Monday, so I got to go in a little later than normal. So I wanted to kind of share some thoughts about the whole permanent denture creation, getting used to it, things like that. As I mentioned on my video where I debuted my permanent dentures, I mentioned that I have not signed any paperwork. Right now I'm just trying these out and seeing how they fit. My dentist's office is on vacation this week, so at first I was kind of like, oh man, but I'm actually glad about that because it's given me the opportunity to wear these and identify areas that need adjustment. Luckily nothing is really bothering me because I went in on Friday for a couple adjustments, but I do need more, mainly with the bottom denture, but I do feel that the top denture is a little too long, so I'd like for them to trim a little of that, because by the end of the day I get like a pinching feeling back here, so I think that's it. But my dentist, who I prefer to deal with, is also on vacation the following week, so next week, so I won't even be able to see him until June 9th. And now if I need to go in for an adjustment next week, I can, but as far as adding more acrylic to the bottom, I'd rather wait for him to get there. So this kind of brings me to my video today. It's very difficult to make a decision that your dentures fit correctly when you get them. And I mean, this is just my opinion. Everyone's different, but I'm just offering you my opinion and telling you about my experience so that you know kind of what to look for, because I ran into some opposition when I received these, and I'll explain why, but I credit all of you guys, the people that make videos, and all the people who comment. I credit you guys for helping me learn more about this process, and I'll explain. But when I first got these teeth, obviously they didn't fit snugly, obviously, and I was very concerned about that. And the top didn't have great suction, and I thought, again, I've never been through this before. I mean, yes, I got my immediate denture, but I didn't have any say in that, and but I did have to have my first set of immediates remade because there were some issues that were preventing me from drinking out of a water bottle or a cup in general, and the dentist happily remade them and the next set was fine. But when I first got these, the suction wasn't there and they felt very big, and I contributed the feeling of them being big to the fact that they're new and that my mouth just needed to get used to it, because although yes, I am used to wearing dentures, these are totally new ones, so I have to get used to these in particular. But when I said to the guy about the bottom one, I said, well, hey, the bottom one is really flopping around. I mean, worse than my immediate. And the guy said, well, you might need to wear some adhesive. And I looked at this is the lab technician that I'm talking to. The same young one that, I dealt with the Friday when I got my first set of permanents. And he said, well, you might need to use some adhesive. And I said, I shouldn't have to. I mean, I have to get used to these, but I shouldn't have to wear adhesive. And he said to me, everyone who wears dentures wears adhesive. I looked at him and I said, that is incorrect. I know a lot of people that don't. And he's like, no, I've been doing this for years and I've never met anyone that hasn't had to wear adhesive. I said, I understand that, but that's you. So just because you have a limited experience of people that you've physically seen that doesn't mean that everyone who wears dentures, the permanent dentures, has to have adhesive. I have a YouTube channel, and when I said that, he rolled his eyes. And I said, I have friends on YouTube that have permanent dentures, and from day one they have not used adhesive. Now granted, they've had to relearn how to eat everything, but my point is their bottom denture wasn't trying to come out of their mouth when they're talking from day one. I said, I know I need to learn, you know, how to adjust to these. I said, but man, these shouldn't be, these feel larger than my immediates, and that shouldn't be. If anything, they should fit tighter than my immediates. And he said, well, you have a soft liner in your immediate bottom denture. I looked at him and I said, from November. And they're huge. I have to wear adhesive, paste adhesive and powder adhesive. They are humongous. And these are bigger than those, because when I'm talking with my immediate dentures in, my bottom denture doesn't come up when I'm trying to talk. My bottom denture doesn't come up when I smile. It doesn't. Yes, it moves around when I eat, but that's to be expected. But my point is, guys, is that don't let people intimidate you during this process. Don't let them push you around. Voice your concerns. You know, it may be that yes, you do need to have some time to adjust. I'm not discounting that. I'm not saying that's not true. However, you know your mouth. You know how things feel. And like in my instance, my bottom one, even right now, still feels way bigger than my immediate. I'm just, you know, no, I'm not a dentist. No, I'm not a denturist, but that's how I feel. And it seems like the dentists where I go acknowledge and listen to me. You know, we're great, but the lab guy just doesn't listen, I just do not like him, you know. I'm not an idiot. I'm not a doctor, of course, but I'm the one who is wearing these things, and I know my mouth, and I know when something's not right. But like I said on my other video, I have made a commitment to be patient. I know that this is gonna, you know, take some fine tuning, and I'm willing to give that time, you know, for things to work out, and, you know, adjustments and all that stuff. So I agreed to take them with me and to wear them and to see if the bottom denture feels better. You know, maybe I just need to get used to it and all that. But the dentist did say that the lab technician should not have said that about everyone needing to wear dentures, because I meant everyone needing to wear adhesive, because I told him what the lab guy said, and I said that is incorrect. And he said that's true. He said some people are able to not wear adhesive. And I said, yeah, everyone's different, but just to say a blanket general term that everyone needs to wear adhesive, that's grossly incorrect, and I don't appreciate that, because I'm trying to figure out how to make these better, and I don't accept the statement of, well, you just have to wear adhesive. No, I don't want to wear adhesive. So anyways, so right now I'm just trying these out, and the dentist did agree that he thinks that, yeah, I may need some more. I probably do need some more acrylic material in the bottom. And he said, yeah, I do agree with you that you probably, I'm pretty sure you do need some more. He said, but just, you know, try them out and, you know, try some adhesive. And if it feels, if the fit feels better, more snug with the adhesive, then we'll know that, yeah, that adding more acrylic material will help. And I said, that's fine. Oh, I said to him, I said, well, I'm afraid right now. I'm very nervous. I don't want to walk out the door with these and then be stuck. And he said, oh no, Lillian, we wouldn't do that to you. You know, Dr. Rombolo is working with you. You're working with them. I wouldn't do that to you. I have it written all over your chart of the concerns and the possible solutions. He said, we would not do you like that. And I appreciate that. And at that point I said, oh, okay, well now I feel better. I said, I feel better about taking them home and trying them out, and I'm willing to do that. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you, you know, problem solving with me instead of just telling me, well, you need to wear adhesive, because no. And we kind of laughed together, but no. So the moral of the story is, voice your concerns. It can be very frustrating, it is very emotional, but just explain how you feel, explain the problem areas, and hopefully your dentist's office or your denturist will take the steps to work with you to try to rectify the problems, whether that be adjustments, adding more acrylic, trimming some off, or remaking them, as the case was for me. I hope that you guys get a final product that you can wear comfortably, that you're happy with, and that looks beautiful, because without all those things, you're not going to be happy. You're not. And my heart breaks when I hear of people who either have immediate dentures that never fit since day one. I mean, yeah, immediate dentures, they are going to get bigger as your gums shrink, but I've heard of people that even in the very beginning, when they first got their immediate dentures, they don't even sit right in their mouth, and their dentist doesn't make it right. They don't try to work with them. And then I've heard of people getting their immediates and not, getting their permanents and not being able to wear those, and it upsets me. This is a big deal for us. And yes, they are dentists, they have degrees, they have the medical knowledge and background and experience, and so do the lab techs. However, we as patients who are wearing these also have a valid say. We're the ones that are wearing them, and we should be able to voice our concerns and not to be written off, not to be whatever. No, that's not right. And if that's happening to you and they're not going to make it right, then I would suggest to reevaluate being their patient. So I'm working with my dentist's office. I feel better now. I like these teeth, but there do need to be some more adjustments, but I'm fine with that. I'm actually thinking, well, no, I'm not thinking. I am going to put some Denture fit in the bottom denture. I've been in contact with Steve, and we have a plan for that. So I am going to do that, and hopefully that will help my bottom denture fit better, because I am able to wear them all day without any adhesive. I eat everything. Monday night I had corn on the cob, and yesterday I did run into a snag though. I was eating salad, and I add raspberries to my salad, and little hairs. It was either the raspberry or the strawberry. I don't know which one. Maybe it was the strawberry. You know how they have those little, I don't know what they are, but they're on the outside, and they're like little divots with like a little yellowish gold, like little dot thing. I don't even know what they are, but anyways, they're on the outside of the strawberry, and I was eating my salad, no adhesive, chomping away, no problems. All of a sudden, I got this really sharp pain right here, and that's uncommon. Normally, when I do get something under my denture, it's on the bottom, which always hurts, but this was way up here, and it felt like a stabbing. It felt like a splinter in my gums, if that makes any sense. And I was like, oh. And every time I went to do this, to take a bite, oh, it pushed, oh, it hurt. I jumped up, I went to the bathroom, I took it out, and sure enough, there was a little tiny speck, like a piece of salt, literally, or a piece of sand, right there on the top. And yep, that's exactly what it was. I thought, wow, something so small could just stop you right in your tracks from eating. The other thing I'm having difficulty with is chips. I can eat a taco salad, which that has a crunchy shell, but for some reason, like Tostitos, I cannot do it. I think once I fine-tune the bottom denture, I will be able to, but right now it's just moving around so much that the pieces of chip get under there, and oh gosh, you guys want to talk about pain. So, but other than that, I'm doing good, and I love the feeling of no adhesive. My morning routine, my evening routine is just so much nicer. I'm able to taste more food. I don't have as, dry mouth as bad. It's just overall better. So I'm just working with the bottom moving around, and we'll get it. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day.